Now let us discuss the next topic, exponents and powers. Now we know that the mass of the earth and the mass of the Uranus. Now if you consider the mass of the earth, so it is very large number, because after 597, so there are 22 zeros. And if you see the mass of the Uranus, after 868, so there are 23 zeros. So these larger numbers are very difficult to read, understand, compare and also operate, means like addition, subtraction. And if you consider the another larger numbers, so like distance between the sun and Saturn, so that is also very larger number. So after 14335, so there are 8 zeros. And if you see the distance between Uranus and Saturn, so there also after 14399, 9 zeros. So which distance is larger or which distance is smaller? And here which has the greater mass and which has a smaller mass? So we cannot compare easily, because so these larger numbers are very difficult to read, understand, compare and also operate, means using the basic operations like addition, subtraction and multiplication and division. So then how to overcome this problem? So to overcome this problem, to read and to understand the larger numbers easily, we use the concept of exponents. The larger numbers are written in the shorter form using the concept of exponents. Now let us see what are the exponents. Now for example 1000, so we multiply 10 3 times, so 10 into 10 into 10, then we get the product 1000. So if 10 is multiplied 3 times, so then we write 10 to the power of 3. So here the base is 10 and 3 is called the exponent. 10 is called the base and 3 is called the exponent. Now this 10 to the power of 3, actually it is read as 10 raised to the power of 3 or we can say it as third power of 10. So similarly, if 10,000 is obtained by multiplying 10 4 times, so 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. So this 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 means 10 is multiplied 4 times. This can be written as 10 to the power of 4. So here also 10 is called the base and 4 is called the exponent. So this is actually read as 10 raised to the power of 4 or 4th power of 10. Now similarly, so here also the 4 is the exponent and the 10 is called the base. Now there are other numbers which have the bases other than 10. For example, if 2 is multiplied 5 times, so 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 1 2 3 4 5. If 2 is multiplied 5 times, so this can be written as 2 to the power of 5. So here 2 is called the base and 5 is called the exponent. Now this can be read as 2 raised to the power of 5 or 5th power of 2. For example, if 7 is multiplied 3 times, so 7 into 7 into 7. Now this equals to 7 to the power of 3. So here 7 raised to the power of 3 or third power of 7. So here also 7 is the base and 3 is the exponent. Now there is other name for power 3 or exponent 3 and exponent 2. For example, if 8 is multiplied 2 times, so 8 into 8, so this equals to 8 to the power of 2. So this is second power of 8 or 8 raised to the power of 2. So this for exponent 3 and for exponent 8, so these numbers, these powers have the other names called here 7 to the power of 3. So this is also called as 7 cubed, and 8 to the power of 2. So this is also called as 8 squared. So if any base has the power, has the exponent 3, then we say that that number cubed. Or if any number has the exponent 2, then we say that that number squared. So similarly we can say that if 9 is multiplied 2 times, so 9 into 9, so this equals to 9 to the power of 2, or this is also read as 9 squared. And if 14 is multiplied 3 times, so then we write 14 to the power of 3, so this is also read as 14 cube. So when the exponent is 2, then it has got other name called squared. When the exponent is 3, then it has got the other name cubed. Now what about the exponents of the negative numbers? Now for example, if minus 2 is multiplied 4 times, so we write minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So here the negative number minus 2 is multiplied 4 times, so means minus 2 is raised to the power of 4. So we write it as minus 2 whole to the power of 4. So here minus 2 is the base and 4 is the exponent. Similarly, if minus 5 is multiplied 3 times, so minus 5 into minus 5 into minus 5, so this equals to, here minus 5 is raised to the power of 3, so we write minus 5 is raised to the power of 3, minus 5 whole to the power of 3. So here also minus 5 is the base and 3 is the exponent. Now these exponents are used to expand the larger numbers, like for example 7 lakh or 75,964. So if you want to expand this number, then we use exponents here. Now first we will write the numbers in the expansion form. So this is 75,000. So first 7 into 10,000 plus 5 into 1,000 plus 9 into 100 plus 6 into 10 plus 4 is in the units place, so we write 4 into 1. So as 7 is in the 10,000s place, we write 7 into 10,000, and here 5 is in the thousands place, so we write 5 into 1,000. 9 in the hundreds place, 9 into 100. 6 in the tens place, so 6 into 10, and 4 in the units place, so 4 into 1. Then we write so these numbers in the exponential form. Now 7 into 10,000 can be written as 10 to the power of 4, means 10 raised to the power of 4, plus 5 into 1000 can be written as 10 to the power of 3 or 10 cubed, plus 9 into 100 can be written as 10 squared or 10 to the power of 2, plus 6 into 10 to the power of 1, plus, see the exponents of the 10 are in the decreasing order, 4, 3, 2, 1. So then the last one is 4 into 10 to the power of 0. Now even we can write the expansions of the decimal numbers using the negative exponents of the base 10. Now let us see the powers with base 1 and base minus 1. Now first we will take 1 to the power of any natural number. For example, 1 to the power of 3 is there. So if 1 is multiplied 3 times, so we get 1 into 1 into 1. So this equals to 1. And if 1 is multiplied 4 times, so 1 into 1 into 1 into 1. So 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1, and 1 ones are 1. So if 1 is multiplied any number of times, like even number of times or odd number of times, then we get the product again 1 itself. So we can write 1 to the power of natural number, any natural number equals to 1 itself. Now let us see. So 1 to the power of not only natural number, again we can write the whole numbers including 0 or the negative numbers including -1, -2, -3. So then also we get the product 1 itself, but this we will discuss later on. Now let us see the exponents with base -1. For example, if -1 is multiplied, means taken only one time, so then we get the product -1. Now if -1 raised to the power 2, then so -1 is multiplied 2 times, so -1 into -1. Now this equals to minus into minus plus, 1 ones are 1. And if -1 is multiplied 3 times, so -1 to the power of 3, so this equals to -1 into -1 into -1. Here minus into minus plus, plus into minus, -1. And if -1 is multiplied 4 times, so when we take the -1 raised to the power of 4, then we get -1 into -1 into -1 into -1. So this equals to -1 into -1, 1, and again -1 into -1 plus 1. So 1 into 1 is 1. Now if you observe the products when you take the different exponents of the base -1, so here when you take the odd power, then we are getting -1, and when you take the exponent as the odd number, so we are getting the result -1. And when you take the exponent as the even number, so we are getting +1. So we can conclude that -1 to the power of odd number equals to -1, and -1 to the power of even number equals to +1. So similarly we can write, if -1 raised to the power of 2589, so this equals to -1, because the exponent 2589 is an odd number, so the result is -1. And if -1 raised to the power of 2016 as the exponent is even number, so then we get the result as +1. So far we have discussed how to use the exponents while expanding the larger numbers, and we have seen that what is the base and exponent of a power. Then now we will solve some problems based on all these concepts. Now find the value of 2 to the power of 6. So here in the first question, 2 raised to the power of 6 means here 2 is multiplied 6 times. Now let us write the product of 2 while taking 6 times. Now 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64. So when 2 is multiplied 6 times, then we get the product 64. Now here 9 cube. 9 cube means 9 is multiplied 3 times. So we get 9 into 9 into 9. So this equals to 9 9s are 81, and 81 9s are 729. Next, 11 squared or 11 raised to the power of 2. Now when 11 is multiplied 2 times, so 11 into 11, so this equals to 121. Next, 5 to the power of 4 means 5 raised to the power of 4. So when 5 is multiplied 4 times, so then we get 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So this equals to 5 into 5 25, 25 into 5 125, and 125 into 5 625. So we can find the value of any power with any base and any exponent. Next, express the following in the exponential notation. Here the product form is given, so we should write the exponential notation. So for this exponential notation, here 6 is multiplied 4 times, so we take the base 6 and 6 is raised to the power of 4, because 6 is multiplied 4 times, So we write 6 raised to the power of 4 or fourth power of 6. In this 6 is the base and 4 is the exponent. Now next one, 5 into 5 into 7 into 7 into 7. So for this exponential notation, equals to 5 is multiplied 2 times, so we write 5 square, and 7 is multiplied 3 times, so we write 7 cube. So 5 raised to the power of 2 and into 7 raised to the power of 3. So here the exponent is 5, base is 5, exponent is 2, and in this base is 7 and exponent is 3. Next, a is multiplied 2 times, c is multiplied 2 times, and d is multiplied 4 times. So in this exponential notation, here a is multiplied 2 times, so we write a raised to the power of 2, and c also multiplied 2 times, so we write c raised to the power of 2, and d multiplied 4 times, so we write d to the power of 4. Here the bases are a, c and d, and the exponents are 2, 2 and 4. So this is the exponential notation of the given product. Now let us see the next question. Identify the greater number wherever possible in each of the following. So in each of the following problems, exponential notations are given. So by writing the product, means by finding the product, we should find out which number is greater. Now in the first question, 4 cube or 3 to the power of 4. So if you expand 4 cube, so then 4 into 4, so this equals to 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. Then the second number 3 to the power of 4. So this is exponential notation. If you write the expansion, so 3 is multiplied 4 times. So then we get 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So this equals to 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81. So when we compare the products 64 and 81, here 81 is greater. So therefore we can write that 3 to the power of 4, 3 raised to the power of 4 is greater. Now the second question, 5 cube or 3 raised to the power of 5. So when you take the first number 5 cube, if you write the expansion 5 into 5 into 5, now this equals to 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. Then if you take 3 to the power of 5, 3 raised to the power of 5, so this equals to, here 3 is multiplied 5 times. So then if you expand this, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, so here 3 is multiplied 5 times, 1 2 3 4 5. Now 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81, 81 3s are 243. So when we compare the products, so here 243 is greater, so we can write 243 is greater. So here 243 is same as 3 to the power of 5. So therefore 3 to the power of 5 is greater. Now if you take the third question, then the first number is 2 to the power of 10. So 2 to the power of 10 means 2 is multiplied 10 times. So 2 into 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Here 2 is multiplied 10 times. So when we multiply 2 10 times, we get the product 1024. Now let us see the product. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64, 64 2s are 128, 128 2s are 256, 256 2s are 512, 512 2s are 1024. So the product is 1024 when we take 2 to the power of 10. The next number is 10 squared. So 10 squared means 10 is multiplied 2 times. So 10 into 10. So this equals to 10 tens are 100. So when we compare these two numbers, 1024 is greater. So we can write 1024 is greater. So 1024 is same as 2 to the power of 10. So here 2 to the power of 10 is greater. Now let us see the next question. Express each of the following as product of powers of their prime factors. Now we have to factorize each of the following numbers, then we should write the product of prime factors. Now the first question, 648. So if you factorize, so we should take only prime numbers. Now it is divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. So then we can take 2 1s are 2, 1 is left here, 12. 2 6s are 12, 2 2s are 4. Then again 2 table, 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2. Now it is not divisible by 2 table, then we can take 3 table. 3 27s are 81, then 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9. So when you write 648 as the product of prime factors, so we get here 2 is multiplied 3 times, so we write 2 into 2 into 2 into, here 3 is multiplied 4 times, 1 2 3 4. So here 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So when 2 is multiplied 3 times, we write 2 raised to the power of 3 into, here 3 is multiplied 4 times, so we write 3 raised to the power of 4. So here 648 can be written as the product of the powers of the prime numbers. So we can write 2 power 3 into 3 to the power of 4. Now the next question, 540. Now if we factorize the given number 540, so then it is divisible by 2. We can write 2 2s are 4, then 1 is the remainder here, 14, 2 7s are 14, and 2 zeros 0. So again we can take 2 table, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. Now it is divisible by 3, so we can take 3 4s are 12 and 3 5s are 15. Then we can take again 3 table, 3 15s are 45, so 3 5s are 15. Now as 5 is the prime number, so we can stop here itself. Now 540 can be written as the product of all these prime factors. Here 2 is multiplied 2 times, 3 is multiplied 3 times, and 5 is taken only 1 time. So then we can write 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 5. So this equals to, when 2 is multiplied 2 times, we write 2 to the power of 2 into 3 to the power of 3, because 3 is multiplied 3 times, into 5. So this is the exponential notation of the given number 540. Now the next question, 3600. Now when you factorize 3600, 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16, 0 0, again 2 9s are 18, 0 0, then again 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 0. So again 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. Next 225 is not divisible by 2. Now we can take 3. So 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 15, 3 25s are 75. Now 25 is not divisible by 2, so we can take 5 table now. So 5 5s are 25. So as 5 is the prime number, we can stop here itself, the prime factorization. Now 3600 can be written as the product of all these prime factors. So here 2 is multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and 3 is multiplied 2 times, 5 is also multiplied 2 times. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 2 is multiplied 4 times, 3 is multiplied 2 times, and 5 also multiplied 2 times, 5 into 5. So when 2 is multiplied 4 times, we write 2 to the power of 4 into 3 is multiplied 2 times, so we write 3 squared, and again 5 is multiplied 2 times, we write 5 squared. Now this is the exponential notation, means the product of the powers of the prime factors of the given number 3600. Now let us see the next question. Simplify the following. So the first question is 2 into 10 raised to the power of 3. So first you will write 2 as it is. 2 into 10 raised to the power of 3 means 10 is multiplied 3 times. So we write 10 into 10 into 10. Now this equals to 2 into 10 tens are 100 and 100 tens are 1000. So we write 2 into 1000 is 2000. Now the next question, 2 to the power of 3 into 5. Here 2 raised to the power of 3 and it is multiplied by the number 5. So when 2 raised to the power of 3 means 2 is multiplied 3 times. So we write 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. So when is 2 is multiplied 3 times, 2 2's are 4 and 4 2's are 8. So 8 into 5. So this equals to 40. 8 5's are 40. Now the next question, 5 square into 3 cubed. So 5 square means 5 is multiplied 2 times and 3 cubed means 3 is multiplied 3 times. So we write 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 3. So when 5 is multiplied 2 times, 5 5's are 25 into, here 3 is multiplied 3 times. So 3 3's are 9, 9 3's are 27. So when 27 and 25 are multiplied, so what is the product? So here 27 is multiplied by 25, 5 7's are 35, 5 2's are 10 plus 3 13 and 2 7's are 14. So 2 to the 4 plus 1 5. So we get the result 5, 3 plus 4 7, 5 plus 1 6, 675. Next, 3 square into 10 to the power of 4. 3 square means 3 is multiplied 2 times and 10 to the power of 4 means 10 raised to the power of 4 means 10 is multiplied 4 times. So we write 3 square means 3 into 3 into 10 is multiplied 4 times means 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. Now this equals to 3 3's are 9 into 10 tens are 100, 100 tens are 1000, 1000 tens are 10,000. So when 9 is multiplied by 10,000, we get 90,000 as the product. Now the next question, again simplify the following exponents. So first question is minus 4 all to the power of 3 means minus 4 is multiplied 3 times. So here minus 4 is raised to the power of 3. So this equals to minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4. So when minus 4 is multiplied odd number of times, so again we get the product also an odd number because minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. Now next, 4 4's are 16, 16 4's are 64. So this is the product when minus 4 is raised to the power of 3. The next question, minus 3 whole squared into minus 5 whole squared. So here minus 3 whole squared means minus 3 is raised to the power of 2. So here minus 3 is multiplied 2 times. So we take minus 3 into minus 3. Again minus 5 squared means minus 5 is multiplied 2 times. So minus 5 into minus 5. Now here minus 3 into minus 3, 9 because minus into minus plus and 5 5's are 25 and minus into minus plus. So plus 25. So 25 9's are 225 because 25 tens are 250. So minus 25 ones are 25. 250 minus 25, 225. Now the next question, compare the following numbers. So how to compare these numbers? So here the first number is 4 into 10 raised to the power of 14 and the second number is 3 into 10 raised to the power of 17. Here 10 raised to the power of 14 but here 10 raised to the power of 17. So this number can be written as 3 into, so 10 raised to the power of 17 can be written as 10 raised to the power of 3 into 10 raised to the power of 14 because In the first number 10 raised to the power of 14 is there. So here also we write 10 raised to the power of 14. So this can be written as 3 into 10 raised to the power of 3 into 10 raised to the power of 14, because 3 plus 14 becomes 17. Now this equals to 3 into 10 raised to the power of 3 is 1000 into 10 raised to the power of 14. So here 3 into 1000 is 3000 into 10 raised to the power of 14. Now when we compare the first number with second number, so the first number is 4 into 10 to the power of 14 and the second number is 3000 into 10 to the power of 14. So here 10 to the power of 14 is common in both the numbers, but here 10 power 4 is multiplied by 4, whereas in the second number 10 power 14 is multiplied by 3000. So obviously we can observe that 4 is smaller than 3000. So as the exponents of the base 10 are same, so when we compare the before numbers, so 4 is smaller than 3000. So we can write 4 into 10 to the power of 14 is less than 3 into 10 to the power of 17. So far we have discussed the exponents with some bases and the exponential notation and how to use the exponents while expanding a number. Now let us see the laws of exponents. So in this laws of exponents, the first one is multiplying powers with the same base. So the first law of exponents is the multiplying powers with the same base. So if any powers are there with the same base and they are multiplied. Now let us see the first example. If 2 power 3 into 2 power 4, so these two powers are with the same base but with the different exponents. So when these are multiplied, 2 power 3 means 2 is multiplied 3 times. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 power 4 means 2 is multiplied 4 times. So we write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So on the whole 2 is multiplied 7 times, because so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 is multiplied here 7 times. So this can be written as 7 can be written as by using 3 and 4. So we can write 2 to the power of 3 plus 4. And let us see another example. If minus 3 is multiplied 2 times and again minus 3 is multiplied 3 times. So here these are the different powers of the same base but with different exponents. Now let us consider this minus 3 power 2, minus 3 whole to the power of 2 means minus 3 is multiplied 2 times. So minus 3 into minus 3 into here minus 3 whole to the power of 3 means minus 3 is multiplied 3 times. So we write minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. Now this equals to, so on the whole minus 3 is multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we write minus 3 whole to the power of 5. Now this equals to minus 3 whole to the power of 5 can be written as using the given exponents 2 and 3. So we can write 2 plus 3. So if you write the first example 2 power 3 into 2 to the power of 4, this equals to 2 to the power of 3 plus 4, that is 2 power 7. So that is same as 2 to the power of 3 plus 4. So here 2 to the power of 3 plus 4. So when the product of the powers with the same bases is given, then we write the base as the same in the product and the exponents are added. So the exponents 3 and 4 are added with the same base 2. Now when you take the second example, minus 3 whole square into minus 3 whole to the power of 3 whole cube. So this equals to minus 3 whole to the power of 2 plus 3. So here minus 3 whole to the power of 2 plus 3. So here also the exponents are added in the product by taking the base as the same. So we are taking the -3 as the base in the product and we are adding the exponents 2 and 3 in the product. So if we generalize this property, so if a is any integer, non-zero integer, if a is a non-zero integer, m and n are whole numbers, now we write the base as a to the power of m into a to the power of n. So here a is any non-zero integer, it is taken as the base, and here the exponents m and n are any whole numbers. So as it is given in the examples, so we must add the exponents. So here if you add the exponents, a to the power of m into a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m plus n. So this is the first law of exponents. So when we take the multiplication of the powers with the same base, so when the two powers with the same base are multiplied, so in the product we will take the base as the same, but the exponents are added. So we should take the sum of the exponents. So when you multiply any two powers or three powers with the same base, so then in the product the base is the same but the exponents are added. So here m and n are added. Here a is any non-zero integer and here m and n are any two whole numbers. Now if you apply this law, for example, b to the power of 3 into b to the power of 4, b to the power of 5. So this equals to, so b to the power of 3 plus 5, that equals to b to the power of 8. Now another example, x power 10 into x power dash equals to x to the power of 13. So what must be written in the box? So as you know that sum of the two exponents is equals to x to the power of 13. So then what must be taken in the box? Obviously it is 3. So x power 10 into x power 3 equals to x to the power of 10 plus 3, that is 13. Now the first law of exponents is multiplying the powers with the same base. Now the second one is dividing powers with the same base. Now let us write the second law, dividing powers with the same base. For example, 3 to the power of 7 divided by 3 to the power of 2. So this equals to 3 power 7 and 3 power 2, both powers are divided, and here 3 power 7 is divided by 3 power 2, and here the bases are same but the exponents are different. Now let us see, here 3 power 7 means 3 is multiplied 7 times. So we write 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 3 square means 3 is multiplied 2 times. So we write 3 into 3. Here 3 ones are cancel and 3 ones are cancel. So then we get 3 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 to the power of 5. Now this can be written as 3 to the power of 5. This is the quotient when you divide 3 power 7 by 3 to the power of 2. And this 3 to the power of 5 can be written as 7 minus 2. So we can write 7 minus 2. Now let us take another example. If x to the power of 6 is divided by x to the power of 4. So then let us see, x power 6 means x is multiplied 6 times. So we write x into x into x into x into x into x, which is divided by here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. X to the power of 4 means x is multiplied 4 times. So x into x into x into x. So x cancel One more x, x cancel x, x and x get cancelled. Then we get x into x. So that is x squared. Now this can be written as x to the power of 6 minus 4. Now if you observe these two examples, so if you write here 3 power 7 divided by 3 to the power of 2, so this can be written as 3 to the power of 7 minus 2. So here 3 to the power of 7 minus 2, and in the second example x power 6 by x power 4, x to the power of 6 by x to the power of 4. So this can be written as x to the power of 6 x power 2, that is same as x to the power of 6 minus 4. So in general the same property, same law can be written as if a is any non-zero integer m and n are whole numbers, and m is greater than n, so then a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n, so this equals to, so when the bases are same with different exponents, means when the powers divided with the same base, so then we find the difference of the two exponents. So this equals to a to the power of 6 minus 4, here 7 minus 2. So in the same way we write m minus n. So this is the second law of exponents. So your condition is that a is any non-zero integer and m and n are any two whole numbers, and in this case m is greater than n. So when a to the power of m is divided by a to the power of n, this equals to a to the power of m minus n. Another example, if y to the power of 7 or y to the power of 8 by y to the power of 3, now this is same as y to the power of 8 minus 3. So these are the powers with the same base. So dividing powers with the same base, then we get y to the power of 8 minus 3, so that equals to y to the power of 5. So similarly, if you take t power 12 divided by t to the power of dash equals to t to the power of 4. So what must be taken here in the box? So 12 minus 8 is 4, so we write here 8. So t power 12 by t power 8 equals to t to the power of 12 minus 8, so that equals to t to the power of 4. Now let us see the third law of exponents, so that is taking power of a power. Now what is the power of a power? See, for example, 3 power 4 whole to the power of 2. So this is the exponent of the exponent. So the first exponent is 4, and again for this exponent is 2. So this is called as power of the power. Now this equals to, here 3 power 4 is squared, means 3 power 4 is multiplied 2 times. So we write 3 power 4 into 3 to the power of 4. Now here we can use the first law of exponents, so that is a to the power of m into a to the power of n. So when we multiply the powers with the same base, then the exponents are added. So here we can take m plus n, a to the power of m plus n. So here also we can take 3 to the power of 4 plus 4. So this equals to 3 to the power of 8. Now this 3 power 8 can be written as 3 to the power of, so 8 can be written as using 4 and 2. We can write 4 into 2. Now let us take another example. Minus 5 whole square whole cube. So here minus 5 whole squared and whole cubed. So this equals to minus 5 whole square is multiplied 3 times. So we write minus 5 whole square into minus 5 whole square into minus 5 whole square. So this equals to, now the same law of exponents, first law of exponents we can use here. So when you take the multiplication of the powers with the same base, then we must add the exponents. So here minus 5 whole to the power of 2 plus 2 plus 2. Now this equals to minus 5 whole to the power of 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 2 6. Now this can be written as minus 5 whole to the power of 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So here we can write 2 into 3. So when you write these two examples, so first example is 3 to the power of 4 whole to the power of 2 equals to, see here 3 power 4 whole power 2 can be written as 3 to the power of 4 into 2. Here 3 power 4 into 2. So again minus 5 whole square whole cube. So here minus 5 whole square again whole cubed. So this equals to minus 5 whole to the power of 2 into 3. Now when you generalize these examples by taking for any integer, non-zero integer a, and for any whole numbers m and n. So when you generalize this, so if a is any non-zero integer, m and n are whole numbers, so then we can write a to the power of m whole to the power of n equals to, see here 3 power 4 whole power 2 equals to 3 to the power of 4 into 2. The two exponents are multiplied. So here also the two exponents m and n are multiplied. So we get a to the power of m into n as mn. So when we take the power of the power, so this power of the power a to the power of m. So then we must multiply the two exponents m and n. So similarly x to the power of l whole to the power of k equals to x to the power of l into k, lk. Now let us see the fourth law of exponents. So that is multiplying powers with the same exponents. Now let us see that. Multiplying powers with the same exponent So you should multiply the powers with the same exponent but with the different bases. Now for example, 2 power 3 into 2 to the power of 4. So this equals to, for example, 2 power 4 into 3 to the power of 4. So here in the two powers exponents are same but with a different bases. Now when 2 power 4 is there, if 2 is multiplied 4 times, so we write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, and here 3 is also multiplied 4 times, so we write 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now this equals to, so here 2 and 3 both are multiplied 4 times only. So when we take 1 2 and 1 3 in the pair, so we can take 2 into 3, again second 2 and second 3, 2 into 3, again third 2 and third 3, so again 2 into 3, so this fourth 2 and fourth 3, so this equals to again 2 into 3. So here 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 3 is 6, and 2 into 3 is 6, again 2 into 3 is 6. So here 6 is multiplied 4 times, so we can write 6 to the power of 4, or we can write that 6 means 2, here 2 into 3 also multiplied 4 times. So here we can write 2 into 3 whole to the power of 4. So if you take x to the power of 5 into y to the power of 5, so your x is multiplied 5 times and y also multiplied 5 times. So these are the two powers with the same exponent. So when x is multiplied 5 times, we write x into x into x into x into x, and y is also multiplied 5 times, so we write y into y into y into y into y. Now here we can take one x and one y from each product. So we can write x into y, again x into y, x into y, x into y, so last x into y. So here x into y, it is also multiplied 5 times. So we write xy whole to the power of 5. Now let us generalize these two examples by taking a and b any non-zero integers. Here a and if a and b are non-zero integers, m is a whole number, now we can write, see here in the first example 2 power 4 into 3 power 4. So we wrote, see here 2 power 4 into 3 power 4 is written as 2 into 3 whole to the power of 4. So 2 into 3 whole to the power of 4. And in the second example, x power 5 into y power 5, x to the power of 5 into y to the power of 5 is written as x into y whole to the power of 5. So this is written as x into y whole to the power of 5. Now when the same exponent is to the product of, when the same exponent is taken for the different powers, so then the same exponent is taken to the product of the bases. Now if a and b are any non-zero integers and m is a whole number, then so a to the power of m into b to the power of m. So this is the product of the powers with the same exponent. So this is the product of the powers, two different powers with the same exponent. So then this can be written as a into b whole to the power of the same exponent m. So this is the fourth law of exponents. So a power m into b power m equals to a into b whole to the power of m. Here a and b are non-zero integers and m is any whole number. Now if you write another example based on this law, so c power 10 or c power 100 into d to the power of 100. So this equals to c into d whole to the power of 100. Then m to the power of 50 into n to the power of 50 equals to m into n to the power of dash. So what is the exponent in the given product? So as the powers have the exponents 50 and 50, so in the product also the exponent is 50. Now this is the fourth law of exponents. Now let us see the fifth law of the exponents. So that is dividing powers with the same exponent. We have just seen the law multiplying powers with the same exponent. Now we will see the next law dividing powers with the same exponent. Now let us take an example for this. So if you take 2 to the power of 5 by 3 to the power of 5. Now this equals to, here 2 is multiplied 5 times, so we can write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 by, here 3 is also multiplied 5 times, so we write 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now this 2 by 3, we can, if you split into the product of 5 fractions, then we can write 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. Now the same thing can be written as here 2 by 3 is multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we can write 2 by 3 whole to the power of 5. So if you write another example like x to the power of 4 by y to the power of 4. So here also the two powers are taken and dividing a power by another power when the exponents are same. So here this is the case, dividing the powers with the same exponent but with different bases. Now this equals to x power 4 can be written as x is multiplied 4 times. So we write x into x into x into x by, in the denominator y to the power of 4 means y is multiplied 4 times. So we write y into y into y into y. Now this equals to, we can write x by y into x by y into x by y into x by y. Now this can be written as, here x by y is multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So we can write x by y whole to the power of 4. Now if you write these two examples, now the first example 2 power 5 by 3 to the power of 5. So this equals to 2 by 3 whole to the power of 5. So this we can write 2 by 3 whole to the power of 5. So when you take the second example, x power 4 by y power 4, x to the power of 4 by y to the power of 4. So this equals to x by y whole to the power of 4. So when you divide a power by another power with the same exponent, then first you take the quotient of the bases 2 and 3 means 2 by 3 with the same exponent 5. So here also when we divide the two powers with the same exponents, so first we will take the quotient of the bases x and y means x by y to the same exponent 4. So here if a and b are non-zero integers, m is a whole number, then a to the power of m by b to the power of m equals to a by b whole to the power of m. So when we divide the powers with the same exponent, so we will take the quotient of the bases with the same exponent m. So then we can write a power m by b power m equals to a by b whole to the power of m. Now for example, if L by y means L to the power of x by y to the power of x, now this equals to the quotient of the bases L and y, so that is L by y whole to the power of x. Now this is the fifth law of exponents. Now let us write the next law. So for example, 3 to the power of 4, this equals to 3 is multiplied 4 times. So 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, this equals to 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81. Now if 3 power 1 is there, so 3 is taken only one time. If 3 power 0 is there, means if you want to find the value of a number with exponent 0, then what is its value? So now let us find the numbers value of a number with exponent 0. Now let us find the value of any number with exponent 0. So if you want to find the value of 3 power 4, 3 power 3, so 3 power 3 means 3 is multiplied 3 times, so we get 3 into 3 into 3, so that equals to 27. And if 3 power 2 is there, so 3 into 3, so this equals to 9, and 3 power 1, so that is 3. And then what is 3 power 0? So if you observe all the products, so 81 divided by 3, we get 27, and 27 divided by 3, we get 9, and then 9 divided by 3, we get 3, then again 3 divided by 3. So when 3 is divided by 3, we get the quotient 1. So then 3 power 0 value is 1. And here the base must be any non-zero number. Now let us see why the base is a non-zero number. We can, so not only to the base 3, even 5 to the power of 0 equals to 1 and 215 to the power of 0 equals to 1. So any non-zero number to the exponent 0 is 1. Now let us prove this using the laws of exponents. So we know that a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m minus n, or we can write now let us see, for example, 3 to the power of 5 by 3 to the power of 5. So using this property we can write, so 3 to the power of 5 minus 5. So here 3 is a and m and n both values are 5 itself. So then we can write 3 power 5 minus 5. So this equals to 3 power 5 minus 5 means 0. And here 3 is multiplied 5 times, 3 is multiplied 5 times. So we get 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 into 3 by, again 3 power 5 means 3 is multiplied 5 times. So we get 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So here all the 5 3's and all the 5 3's get cancelled. We get the quotient 1. So that equals to 3 power 0. So in this formula here a is any non-zero integer. So that is why in general if a is a non-zero integer, if a is any non-zero integer, then a power 0 equals to 1. So the any non-zero number to the exponent 0 is always 1. So here a power 0 equals to 1 means 26 to the power of 0 equals to 1 or 35 to the power of 0 equals to 1. So the base must be any non-zero integer. So any non-zero integer to the exponent 0 is always 1. Now let us list out all the laws of exponents what we have learned just now. Now the first law of exponents is a to the power of m into a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m plus n. So when we multiply the two powers with the same base, so we must add the exponents. Now the second law of exponents is a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m minus n. So when you divide the powers with the same bases, so then we must find the difference of the exponents. So this equals to a to the power of m minus n. Now the third law of exponents is a to the power of m whole to the power of n. So taking power of the power, then we must multiply the two exponents. So a to the power of m into n. Then the next fourth one is multiplying the powers with the same exponents. So like a to the power of m into b to the power of m. This equals to a into b whole to the power of m. So when we multiply the two powers with the same exponents, first we multiply the bases to the same exponent m. Now the next one is dividing the powers with the same exponents. So a to the power of m by b to the power of m equals to, here also we must find the quotient of the two bases to the same exponent m. So a by b whole to the power of m. Now the last one is a to the power of 0. A raised to the power 0 is 1. So in all the cases here a and b are non-zero integers and m and n are whole numbers. So far we have learnt the laws of exponents and we observed all the laws of exponents, then how we can generalize the laws. Now let us solve few problems based on the laws of exponents. Now using laws of exponents, simplify and write the answer in the exponential form. Now let us take the first question. 3 power 2 into 3 power 4 into 3 to the power of 8. So when you observe the first question, in the question, in the product, all the bases are same. In each power the base is 3 itself. Now this is the first law of exponents, that is multiplying the powers with the same base. Now how to multiply the powers with the same base? So if a power m into a power n into a to the power of p is there, so then we must take a to the power of m plus n plus p. So this, based on this law, so here we can write 3 to the power of, so when the bases are same, so then we must add the exponents. So then we get 3 to the power of 2 plus 4 plus 8. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 8, 14. Now this is the value of the product when you multiply the different powers with the same base. Now the second question, 3 to the power of, next second question, 6 to the power of 15 divided by 6 to the power of 10. Now this is the case when we divide the powers with the same base. So this is according to a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m minus n. Now according to this law of exponents, so here we can write 6 power 15 minus 10, so that equals to 6 to the power of 15 minus 10 is 5. Now this is the case where we divide the powers with the same base. So when the base is same and when we divide a power with other power, then we must find the difference of the two exponents. The next question, 3 power 4 all to the power of 3. So this is the power of a power. Then how to find the power of a power? So as we know the law of exponent, a to the power of m o to the power of n. So this equals to a to the power of mn, means m into n. So according to this law of exponents, so we can write this equals to 3 to the power of 4 into 3. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 4 3s are 12. Now the next question, fourth one is a to the power of 4 into b to the power of 4. Now this is the product of the powers with the same exponents. So when you multiply 2 or more powers with the same exponent, so then we have the law a to the power of m into b to the power of m equals to a into b whole to the power of m. So using this law we can write here a into b whole to the power of 4. So this equals to ab whole to the power of 4. Now the next question, 2 power 20 divided by 2 power 15, and this quotient is multiplied by 2 power 3. So in the first, 2 power 20 divided by 2 power 15. So this is according to the law a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m minus n. So when you divide the powers with the same base, then we must find the difference of the exponents with the same base a. Now according to this law, here we can write 2 to the power of 20 minus 15, and this is multiplied by 2 to the power of 3. Now this equals to 2 to the power of 20 minus 15 is 5 into 2 to the power of 3. And here also we can use the law of exponents. So when we find the product of two powers with the same base, then we must add the exponents. So in this case we can write the law a to the power of m into a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m plus n. So when we multiply the two powers with the same base, then we must add the exponents. So when you add the exponents here, 2 to the power of 5 plus 3, so this equals to 2 to the power of 8. Now let us solve the next question using the laws of exponents. Simplify and express each of the following in exponential form. Now let us see the first question. 2 square into 3 power 4 into 4 divided by 3 into 32. Now this can be written as 2 square into 3 to the power of 4 into 4 can be written as 2 square, because if 2 is multiplied 2 times, so we get the product 4. So this by 3 into 32 can be written as 2 to the power of 5. Now when you multiply 2 5 times, so we get the product 32. Now if you observe the numerator, 2 power 2 into 2 power 2, so we can write by adding the exponents 2 power 2 plus 2, that is 4, into 3 power 4 by this 3 into 2 power 5, we can write 2 power 5 into 3. Now this equals to 3 power, when you bring down 2 power 4 to the denominator, it becomes minus 4, and here 3 to the power of 4. So here 3 means 3 to the power of 1. So this can be written as 4 minus 1 by 2 to the power of 5. This power plus 4 becomes minus 4. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 4 minus 1, 3 by 2 to the power of 3. So this equals to, using the law of exponents, a power m by b power m, we can write a by b whole to the power of m. So this can be written as 3 by 2 whole to the power of 3. So the second question, 5 square whole cube into 5 to the power of 4 divided by 5 to the power of 7. Now here this is the power of a power, means taking power of a power. So according to the laws of exponents, a power m whole to the power of n equals to a to the power of mn. Now this equals to 5 to the power of 2 into 3 into 5 to the power of 4 divided by 5 to the power of 7. Now this equals to 5 to the power of 2 3s are 6 into 5 to the power of 4, which is divided by 5 to the power of 7. Now here a power m into a power n, so we can write a to the power of m plus n, so we can write 5 to the power of 6 plus 4 divided by 5 to the power of 7. So this equals to 5 to the power of 6 plus 4, 10 divided by 5 to the power of 7. So a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n, that is a to the power of m minus n. So using this law, we can write 5 to the power of 10 minus 7. So this equals to 5 to the power of 3, 5 raised to the power 3. Next question, 3 power 7 by 3 power 4 into 3 power 3. So when you observe the denominator, so this 3 power 7 is the same in the numerator by in the denominator. So this is the product of the powers with the same base. So when the product of the powers with the same base is there, we must add the exponents. So here we get 3 to the power of 4 plus 3. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 7 by 3 to the power of 4 plus 3 is 7. Now this is the quotient of the, when you divide a power by another power with the same base, then we must find the difference of the exponents. So this will become now 3 to the power of 7 minus 7. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 0, and any non-zero number raised to the power 0 is 1. So here 3 raised to the power 0 is 1. Now let us see the fourth question. 3 power 0 plus 2 power 0 into 5 to the power of 0. So when any non-zero number raised to the power 0, then we get the answer 1. So in this case, 3 power 0 is 1 plus 2 raised to the power 0 also 1 into 5 raised to the power 0 is also 1. So this equals to 1 plus 1, that is 2, is multiplied by 1. So this equals to 2 ones are 2. The next question, 2 raised to the power 8 into a raised to the power 5 by 4 raised to the power 3 into a raised to the power 3. So you should make the bases equal in the question. So in the numerator the base is 2 and in the denominator the base is 4. So 4 should be written using the base 2. So 4 can be written as 2 square. Now this equals to 2 to the power of 8 into a to the power of 5 by 4 cube. So here 4 can be written as 2 square whole to the power of 3 into a to the power of 3. Now this equals to 2 to the power of 8 into a to the power of 5, which is divided by, so here 2, this is the taking power of the power. So when you take a power m whole power n, then we must multiply the two exponents. So 2 3s are 6 into a cube. So this equals to, now this 2 power 8 by 2 power 6. So this is according to the law of exponents, a power m by a power n, that is a to the power of m minus n. So here we can write 2 to the power of 8 minus 6 into, here also a to the power of 5 by a power 3. So that is a power m by a power n is a to the power of m minus n. So that is equals to a to the power of 5 minus 3. Now this is equals to 2 to the power of 8 minus 6 is 2 into a to the power of 5 minus 3 is 2. Now here again, so this is the product of the powers with same exponent, a power m into b power m, that is a into b whole to the power of m. So this equals to 2 into a whole to the power of 2. So this equals to 2a whole square. Next, 4 power 5 into a power 8 into b power 3 by 4 power 5 into a power 5 into b power 2. Now when you write the separate powers, then we get 4 power 5 by 4 power 5 into a power 8 by a to the power of 5 into b power 3 by b square. So as we know that a power m by a power n is a to the power of m minus n, means when you take the division of the powers with the same base, we must find the difference of the exponents. So here 4 to the power of 5 minus 5 into a to the power of 8 minus 5 into b to the power of 3 minus 2. So this equals to 4 to the power of 5 minus 5 is 0 into a to the power of 3 into b to the power of 8 minus 5 is 3, then b to the power of 3 minus 2 is 1. So here any non-zero number raised to the power 0 is 1. So here we can write 1 into a cube into b. So when you multiply a cube into b by 1, we get a cube b as the product. Now let us see the next question. State true or false and justify your answer. Now in each of the problem a statement is given, then we should check whether it is true or false by justifying the answer. So in the first question, 10 into 10 to the power of 11 equals to 100 to the power of 11. Now let us first find the LHS of the equation. So that is 10 into 10 to the power of 11. So 10 into 10 to the power of 11 equals to, here 10 means 10 to the power of 1. So when the bases are same, we must add the exponents. So then we get 10 to the power of 1 plus 11. So that equals to 10 to the power of 12. Now let us see what is the value of RHS. So that is 100 to the power of 11. So here 100 can be written as 10 square and whole to the power of 11. Because 10 square is 100, because 10 is multiplied 2 times. So 10 into 10 we get 100. Now 10 square is 100. Now this is in the form a to the power of m whole to the power of n. So a to the power of m whole to the power of n is a to the power of mn. So here 10 power 2 into 11. So this equals to 10 to the power of 2 11s are 22. So the value of LHS is 10 to the power of 12, but whereas the value of RHS is 10 to the power of 22. So here 10 to the power of 12 is not equals to 10 to the power of 22. So this is false. Now let us take the second question. 2 power 3 greater than 5 to the power of 2. So when 2 raised to the power 3, then 2 is multiplied 3 times. So we get 2 into 2 into 2. So this is greater than 5 square means 5 is multiplied 2 times. So then we get 5 into 5. So then 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 is greater than 5 5s are 25. But actually 8 is not greater than 25. So it is false. The next question, 2 power 3 into 3 square equals to 6 to the power of 5. Now first let us find the value of LHS. Now when you find the value of RHS, so 6 power 5 can be written as 2 into 3 whole to the power of 5. Now this is according to the form, the law of exponents. So a into b whole power m, that is a power m into b power m. So that is 2 power 5 into 3 power 5. But whereas LHS, that is 2 power 3 into 3 power 2. So this is false. Now let us see the next question. 3 power 0 equals to 1000 to the power of 0. So according to the laws of exponents, any number raised to the power 0 means any non-zero number raised to the power 0 is 1. So here LHS 3 power 0 equals to 1, and even RHS 1000 to the power of 0 also 1. So here both LHS and RHS represent the same number, so then it is true. Now let us see the question. Express the following as a product of prime factors only in exponential form. So here this is the product of two numbers, so this should be written in the product of prime factors in the exponential notation. So first you will factorize 108, then 192. So if you factorize 108, so then we get, it is divisible by 2 table, 2 5s are 10 and 2 4s are 8, 2 27s are 54, then 27 is not divisible by 2, so we take 3 table, so 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9. Now if you factorize 192, 2 9s are 18 and 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 2 24s are 48, 2 12s are 24, 2 6s are 12 and 2 3s are 6. So when you write 108 into 192, now this equals to, so 108 can be written as the product of all these prime factors, 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into, if you write 192 as a product of prime factors, here 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 2s are multiplied, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, then 3 is multiplied. Now on the whole here 2 is multiplied 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 times, so 2 to the power of 7 into 3 is multiplied 1 2 3 then 4 times, so we can write 3 to the power of 4. So the product of 108 and 192 can be written, the product of prime factors in the exponential notation as 2 to the power of 7 into 3 to the power of 4. Now the second problem, yes, 729 and 64 must be factorized to write the product in the exponential form. Now first we will factorize 729, so it is not divisible by 2, so we will take 3 now. So 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12 and 3 3s are 9, then 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3, so 3 27s are 81, so 3 9s are 27 and 3 3s are 9. Now 64 also can be factorized. Now it is divisible by 2, so we write 2 32s are 64, 2 16s are 32, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. Now we will take the product of the given numbers 729 and 64. So this equals to 729 can be written as a product of all the 3's, 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 3's are there here. So 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 1 2 3 4 5 6 3's. Then when you factorize 64, we get 1 2 3 4 5 6 2's. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 4 into 3 to the power of 6, because 3 is multiplied 6 times, so 3 to the power of 6 into 2 to the power of 6. So here also 2 is multiplied 6 times. So this also can be written as So when we multiply the two powers with the same exponent, so we multiply the bases. So this 3 into 2 whole to the power of 6, so this equals to 6 to the power of 6. So this is also the exponential form of the product of the given number 729 and 64. Now let us see the next question based on the laws of exponents. Simplify 2 to the power of 5 whole square into 7 cube by 8 cube into 7. First we will write the numerator same as it is. So 2 to the power of 5 whole to the power of 2 into 7 cube by, here 8 can be written as 2 to the power of 3, because if 2 is multiplied 3 times we get 8, and this whole to the power of 3 into 7. Now this equals to, here 2 power 5 whole power 2, it is in the form a to the power of m whole to the power of n. So when we take the power of the power, then we must multiply the two exponents here. So here 2 to the power of 5 2s are 10 into 7 cube by, here also this is the power of the power. So when we take the power of the power, we must multiply the two exponents. Here 3 3s are 9 into 7. Now this equals to, so 2 to the power of 10 by 2 to the power of 9. So this is according to a power m by a to the power of n. Then 2 to the power of 10 minus 9 into, again 7 cube by 7 means 7 to the power of 1. So this equals to 7 to the power of 3 minus 1. This equals to 2 to the power of 10 minus 9 is 1 into 7 to the power of 3 minus 1 is 2. So this equals to 2 to the power of 1 means 2 into 7 square. 7 is multiplied by 7. So 7 7s are 49. We get 49. So this equals to 49 2s are 98. Now the next question, 3 power 5 into 10 power 5 into 25 by 5 power 7 into 6 power 5. So this can be written as 3 power 5 into, so 10 can be written as 2 into 5. 2 5s are 10 whole to the power of 5 into 25 can be written as 5 square, because 5 into 5 is 25, by 5 to the power of 7 into 6 can be written as 2 into 3, 2 3s are 6 whole to the power of 5. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 5 into, so this is in the form a into b whole to the power of m. So a into b whole to the power of m is a power m into b power m. So we can write 2 power 5 into 5 to the power of 5 into 5 to the power of 2, 5 squared. So divided by 5 to the power of 7 into, here 2 into 3 whole power 5, we can write 2 power 5 into 3 to the power of 5. Now if you observe the numerator here, 5 power 5 and 5 power 2 can be written as 5 to the power of 5 plus 2, that is 7. Now this equals to 3 power 5 into 2 to the power of 5 into 5 to the power of, here 5 plus 2 is, here bases are equal, so if you add the exponents, 5 plus 2 is 7 divided by 5 to the power of 7 into 2 to the power of 5 into 3 to the power of 5. So when, if you observe here, we can find the same numbers in both numerator and denominator. So here 3 power 5 get cancelled, and 2 power 5 get cancelled, then 5 power 7. So here all ones will be there. So here 1 by 1, that equals to 1. So otherwise the same thing can be done by using the laws. So 3 power 5, so by 3 power 5 writing here into 2 to the power of 5 by this 2 to the power of 5 into 5 power 7 by 5 power 7. So 5 to the power of 7 by 5 to the power of 7. So this equals to, according to a power m by a power n, that is a to the power of m minus n. So then we get 3 to the power of 5 minus 5 into 2 to the power of 5 minus 5 into 5 to the power of 7 minus 7. Now this equals to 3 to the power of 5 minus 5 0 into 2 to the power of 0 into 5 to the power of 0. So when any non-zero number, non-zero integer raised to the power 0, then we get the result 1. So this equals to 1 into 1 into 1. So which is equals to 1. So far we have done the problems based on the various laws of exponents. Now let us see the next topic, that is decimal number system. Now let us see how we use the exponents while expanding the numbers. Now let us take any number 24,763. So when we expand this number, so here 2 is in the 10,000s place, so we write 2 into 10,000 plus 4 in the thousands place, so we write 4 into 1000 plus 7 in the hundreds place, so we write 7 into 100 plus 6 in the tens place, 6 into 10 plus the ones place is 3, so we write 3 into 1. Now this is the expansion of the given number. Now here 10,000, 1,000, 100, 10 and 1. So these numbers can be written using the exponents. Now 2 into 10,000 can be written as 10 to the power of 4, 10 raised to the power of 4 plus 4 into 1000 can be written as 10 cube plus 7 into 100 can be written as 10 square plus 6 into 10 to the power of 1 plus 3 into 1 can be written as 10 to the power of 0. So here the exponents of the base 10, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So all the exponents are in the descending order. Now when you expand another number 7,26,098. So when you expand this number, so 7 is in the lakhs place, so we write 7 into 1 lakh plus 2 into 10,000 plus 6 into 1,000 plus here hundreds place is 0, so then we write 0 into 100 plus tens place 9, so 9 into 10 plus units place is 8, so we write 8 into 1. So here also we can write 1 lakh, 10,000, 1,000, 100, 10 and 1 in the exponential rotation. So we write 7 into 1 lakh can be written as 10 to the power of 5 plus 2 into 10,000 can be written as 10 to the power of 4 plus 6 into 1,000 can be written as 10 to the power of 3 plus 0 into 10 square plus 9 into 10 to the power of 1 plus 8 into 10 to the power of 0. So here also the exponents are in the decreasing order 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So while expanding a given number, we can use all the powers, the different powers to the base 10. So here 10 to the power of 4, 10 cube, 10 square, 10 to the power of 1 and 10 to the power of 0. So we can use the exponents while expanding a given number. Now let us see the next topic, expressing large numbers in the standard form. Now let us see how to express the large numbers in the standard form. For example, mass of the earth is given that, so it is very large number after 5976, so there are 21 zeros. Then how to express this number in the standard form? Now let us take first a smaller number like 34 and we will express in the standard form. So this 34 can be written as 3.4 into 10, so this equals to 3.4 into 10 to the power of 1 in the standard form. Now if you take 3.4 340. So this 340 can be written as, so 3.4 into 100. So this equals to 3.4 into 10 to the power of 2. So if you take 3400, so this equals to 3.4 into 1000. So when you multiply 3.4 by 1000, then you will get 3400. So this equals to 3.4 into 10 to the power of 3. Now if you take 34,000, so this equals to 3.4 into 10,000. So when you multiply 3.4 by 10,000, we get 34,000. So this equals to 3.4 into 10 to the power of 4. So here 10,000 can be written as 10 to the power of 4. So using this method, any large number can be written in the standard form. So if you are given any number, so any large number, that can be written as the decimal number from 1.0 to 10.0, and here 1.0 also included, and it is multiplied by the power of 10, any power of 10, like square of 10 or cube of 10 or fourth power of 10. Such number is said to be in the standard form. So any large number can be written as the decimal number and multiplied by any power of 10. So here the decimal number 3.4 is multiplied by 10, and here decimal number 3.4 is multiplied by the power of 10, that is 10 square. So here the decimal number 3.4 multiplied by the power of 10 power 3. So if you are given any large number, so that can be written as a decimal number starting from 1.0 to up to 10.0, means here before 10.0 means below 10.0, but here 1.0 is included, and it is multiplied by the power of 10. Now if you take the same case, for example 596 is given, so this can be written as 5.96 into 100. Now this equals to 5.96 into 10 to the power of 2. Now the number 5.96 into 10 to the power of 2 is in the standard form, but the same number can be written 596 equals to 59.6 into 10, but here 59.6, or this equals to, we can write 59.6 into 10 to the power of 1, but this is not in the standard form, because here 59.6, here 59, this is not in between 1.0 and 10.0, so this is not said to be in the standard form. Or the same number 596 can be written as 0.596 into 1000, so this equals to 0.596 into 1000 can be written as 10 to the power of 3. So here also this is not in the standard form. So these both are not in the standard form, because here 0.596, so this decimal number does not lie between 1.0 and 10.0. So if a number is said to be in the standard form, that number should be the decimal number starting from 1.0 to 10.0, means just below the 10.0, and it is multiplied by the power of 10. Then only the given number is said to be in the standard form. Now let us solve a question. Write the following numbers in the expanded forms. Now the numbers are given, you should write these numbers in the expanded form by using exponents. So the first number, so if you use the commas from units place, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s and lakhs. So this is given that 2,79,404. So if you expand this, so this can be written as 2 into 1 lakh plus 7 into 7 is in the 10,000s place, so we write 7 into 10,000 plus 9 in the thousands place, so 9 into 1000 plus 4 in the hundreds place, so 4 into 100 plus 0 in the tens place, so 0 into 10 plus 4 in the units place. So we can write 4 into 1. Now, so the same numbers can be written using the exponents to the base 10. So here 2 into 1 lakh can be written as 10 to the power of 5 plus 7 into 10,000 can be written as 10 to the power of 4 plus 9 into 1000 can be written as 10 to the power of 3 plus 4 into 100 means 10 square plus 0 into 10 to the power of 1 plus 4 into 1 can be written as 10 to the power of 0. So here all the exponents to the base 10 are in the decreasing order. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. The next question. So when we use commas in the given number ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000s, lakh, 10 lakh. So this can be written as 3 into 10 lakh plus 0 in the lakhs place, so we can write 0 into 1 lakh plus 0 in the 10,000s place, so we can write 0 into 10,000 plus 6 in the thousands place, so we can write 6 into 1000 plus 1 in the hundreds place, so 1 into 100 plus 9 in tens place, 9 into 10 plus 4 in the units place, so we can write 4 into 1. Now these values 10 lakh, 1 lakh and 10,000, so these numbers can be written using exponents. So we can write 3 into 10 lakh means 10 to the power of 6 plus 0 into 1 lakh means 10 to the power of 5 plus 0 into 10,000 means 10 to the power of 4 plus 6 into 1000 means 10 cube plus 1 into 100 means 10 square plus 9 into 10 to the power of 1 plus 4 into 1 can be written as 10 to the power of 0. Now in this expansion also all the exponents of various bases here 10, 10, so all the exponents are given in the descending order 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Now the next question. So when we use commas ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000s, then lakhs. So 1,20,719. If you expand this, so we get 1 into 1 lakh plus 2 into 10,000 plus 0 into 1000 plus 7 into 100 plus 1 in the tens place, so we write 1 into 10 plus 9 in the ones place, so we can write 9 into 1. Now this can be written as 1 into, so 1 lakh means, so 10 to the power of 5 plus 2 into 10,000 means 10 to the power of 4 plus 0 into 1000 means 10 to the power of 3 plus 7 into 100 means 10 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 10 to the power of 1 plus 9 into 10 to the power of 0. So if any number is given using the exponents, we can expand the given number. Now let us see the next question. Find the number from each of the following expanded forms. Now each of the following problems, the expanded forms of the numbers are given, so we should find out the actual numbers. Now in the first problem, 8 into 10 power 4 plus 6 into 10 cube plus 0 into 10 square plus 4 into 10 to the power of 1 plus 5 into 10 to the power of 0. Here 10 power 0 means it is a units place or ones place. So ones place number is 5 and tens place digit is 4. 10 square means hundreds place, so its digit is 0, and 10 cube means thousands place, its digit is 6, and 10,000s place digit is 8. So first let us circle, so all the digits in the different places. Now let us write from the left end. Now in 10,000s place the digit is 8. So first you will take 8. Then the immediately next place is thousands place. So the digit is 6. So we can write 6. Next in hundreds place the digit is 0. So we can write 0. Then tens place the digit is 4. The next ones place digit is 5. Now this number is 86,045. Now the next question. So in this expansion some places are missing because after 10 to the power of 5 then the immediately next place is 10 to the power of 4. So that place is missing, so we can write 0, the digit 0 in place of the missing number. Then first let us circle all the digits in the different places. So here also tens place is missing because after 10 to the power of 2 then immediately 10 to the power of 1 should be given. So its place is missing, so here also we should write 0. Now first 1 lakh place, that is 4. So after 10 to the power of 5 then 10 to the power of 4 must be given. So its place value, that is 0. Next after 10 to the power of 4, next 10 to the power of 3, but its digit is 5. So we can write here 5. Then next 10 square digit is 3. The next after 10 square then 10 to the power of 1 must be given, but it is missing, so we can write 0 in its place. So the next 10 to the power of 0 place, that is the digit is 2. Now the required number is, so ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000s. So 4,05,302. This is the required number of this expanded form. Now the next number, let us observe the next expansion. So here also some digits are missing because, so after 10 to the power of 4, 10 to the power of 3 must be given, and after 10 to the power of 2, 10 to the power of 1 must be given. So these two places are missing in the given expansion. Now first let us circle the digits in the different places. Now the larger place value, that is 10 to the power of 4 here, so its digit is 3. Next after 10 power 4, 10 power 3 must be given, so it is missing, so we can write 0 in place of missing digit. Next 10 power of 2, its place is 7, so hundreds place is represented by 7 here, so we can write 7. Next after 10 power 2, 10 power 1 must be given, but its place is missing, so we can write 0. Next 10 power 0, that is represented by 5, so one's place is given as 5 here, so it is 5. Now ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000, 10,000. So the required number is 30,705. Now let us take the next question. 9 into 10 to the power of 5 plus 2 into 10 power 2 plus 3 into 10 to the power of 1. So here 10 to the power of 4 is missing, 10 to the power of 3 is missing, and 10 to the power of 0 is also missing. First let us circle all the digits in the different places, 9, 2 and 3. So first let us write 1 lakh place, 10 to the power of 5 means 1 lakh place, so its digit is given as 9. Next 10 to the power of 4 is not given, so we can write 0, and 10 to the power of 3 also missing, so we can write one more 0 here. Then 10 to the power of 2 digit is 2. Next 10 to the power of 1 digit is given as 3. The next number 10 to the power of 0, so it is missing, we can write 0. So ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000, 10,000, lakhs. So the required number is 9,230. So these are the required numbers when the expanded forms of the numbers are given. Now let us see the next section. Express the following numbers in the standard form. So the larger numbers are given, so these numbers should be written in the standard form. So this equals to, here the first we write 5 into, so after 5 how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can write 10 to the power of 7 in the standard form. So this equals to, so first we will write 7 into, so after 7 let us count the number of digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 to the power of 6. So this is the standard form of the given number. Now the next number we will write 3.1865. So 3.1865 into 10 to the power of, so after the first digit 3, so let us count how many digits are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can write 10 to the power of 9. Now the next, so 3.90878 into 10 to the power of, so after 3 let us count the number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write 10 to the power of 5. So these are the standard forms of the given larger numbers. Now the next question. Now let us take the fifth question. So it is 39,087.8. So here the decimal point will be shifted by 4 digits to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Then we have to place the decimal point after 3. So then this can be written as 3.90878 into, the decimal point is shifted by 4 digits to the left. So we write 10 to the power of 4. Now this is the standard form of the given number. Now the next question, 3908.78. Now here the decimal point will be shifted to the left by 3 digits, 1, 2, 3 digits. So then we have to place the decimal point after 3. So then it becomes 3.90878 into, so your decimal point is shifted 3 digits to the left. So then we write 10 to the power of 3. So these are the standard forms of the given larger numbers. Now let us see the next section. Express the number appearing in the following statements in the standard form. So in each of the following statements the numbers are given, the larger numbers are given. So we have to represent all these larger numbers in the standard form using the exponents. So in the first question, speed of the light in vacuum is given that. So after 3 how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we write 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per seconds. So first you should count the number of digits after the given number 3 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then the larger number, this can be written as 3 into 10 to the power of 8. Now the next statement, diameter of the earth is, so ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, 1 crore. So it is given that 1 crore 27 lakh 56,000. Now first we will write 1.2756 into, so after 1 let us count the number of digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this can be written as 10 to the power of 7 meters. So 1.2756 into 10 to the power of 7 meters. Next statement, diameter of the sun is given that. So after 14 how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 zeros, but let us count the number of digits after 1. So this can be written as 1.4 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 digits. So this can be written as 1.4 into 10 to the power of 9 meters. Now this is the standard form of the given large number. Now the next statement, the earth has 1353. So after this number there are 6 zeros, cubic kilometers of seawater. Now this can be written as 1.353 into. Now let us count the number of digits after 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can be written as 1.353 into 10 to the power of 9 cubic kilometers, means we can write kilometer cube. Now the next statement, the distance between earth and moon is. So after 384 there are 6 zeros, so this number can be written as 3.84 into. Now how many digits are there after 3? So let us count the number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this number can be written as 3.8 into 3.84 into 10 to the power of 8 meters.